So here we have a group of anti-mask uh, wearers in Florida who warn of the influence of Satan and the use of masks as well as pedophilia. Not sure how they get all this, but let's listen to these good old conservative Americans.
For the same reason I don't wear underwear. Things gotta breathe.
Thank you for your comments, ma'am.
And they want to throw God's wonderful breathing system out the door. You're all turning your backs on it.
In the beginning, God formed man out of the earth and breathed his breath in him, and he became a living soul. Where do you derive the authority to regulate human breathing?
That's hilarious. Where do you derive the authority to regulate human breathing? That's not even what's going on. It's just like, these people cannot handle the idea of having to wear a mask, so they come up with all these crazy ideas as to why wearing a mask is bad. And now it's they were first they were using falsified science facts, well, just lies actually, like saying carbon dioxide will cause brain damage from wearing a mask. Now they're using religion, the last bastion they have, to try to prove that they are right.
What you say is the political dogma that they're trying to shove down our throats on every commercial, in every store, and it's disgusting.
Every single one of you that are obeying the devil's laws are going to be arrested. And you, doctor, are going to be arrested for crimes against humanity.
Let me ask you all, do you believe you're God? Do you believe you can override God's divine plan for our lives? You're removing our freedoms and stomping on our constitutional rights by these communist dictatorship orders or laws you want to mandate.
Okay, well, if it's all by God's divine plan, and the fact, like, authority figures and governments are considered to be chosen by God according to the Bible, well, then she is actually going against God's plan by trying to go against the authorities that God had put in place.
We will get together and do a citizen's arrest on every single human being that goes against the freedom of choice, okay? You literally cannot mandate somebody to wear a mask knowing that that mask is killing people. It literally is killing people. Every single one of you have a smirk behind that little mask, but every single one of you are going to get punished by God.
Wow. It's just hilarious how, like... Okay, so I'm assuming, like, most of these people are probably Trump supporters because they're religious right-wingers, and in the United States, religious right-wingers tend to follow anyone on the right, and at the moment, Trump is on the right and he's president. And he has been talking a lot against masks, which is why there is this large group of anti-maskers. Though a lot of their claims are based upon lies and stuff. They more than anything, they try to fear people into thinking that wearing a mask is going to somehow be detrimental to your life. Then, while at the same time, saying it's okay to sacrifice people, as long as that means people get to go back to work.
You cannot escape God. You cannot escape God. I'm gonna say that again. You cannot escape God, not even with the mask or 6 feet. Okay? 6 feet, like I said before, is military protocol. You're trying to get the people to train them so when the cameras, the 5G comes out, what? They're gonna scan everybody. We gotta get scanned. We gotta get temperatured. The kids have to go to school with masks. Are you insane?
Wow, 5G. Okay, yeah. So 5G and like this coronavirus has been conspiracy theorists have been like trying to connect them since 5G has been activated. It's been activating coronavirus in people's bodies around the world, even though for the most part 5G is only out in like very few places. I still think they're only doing testing of 5G at the moment. Don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure. It would also probably be best if kids didn't go to school, but that's just my opinion, and that's not what's going to happen. Masks have been shown to help prevent the spread and infection on both parts. So if you're a carrier, it's better if you have a mask because it helps prevent the spread to other people. And if you don't have it, it's good to wear it because then it helps reduce the chance of you getting infected with the coronavirus.
Are you crazy? I think all of you should be in a psych ward right the heck now.
Much of our communication is nonverbal, which includes facial expressions, gestures displayed, and the physical distance between the communicators. How will young children be able to know who the dangerous deviants are, like pedophiles and people in the human sex trafficking?
You did not listen!
Wait a minute. You could tell people that, hey, that person is a pedophile if you know they're a pedophile. I don't understand how she's expecting kids to figure out who's a pedophile by even if they're like socially distancing. I mean, aren't kids, told to be cautious of being around strangers and stuff? You just still gotta do the same thing. Hey, be slightly cautious of people because you don't know what's going to happen. And if somebody tries doing something to you, be sure to let, an adult you trust know.
To we the people. I would die for that country. I would die for the Constitution. And you know what? You disgrace me. You know why? You did not listen to we the people. You made your decision.
I haven't worn a mask yet. I'm not wearing it today. Besides, despite what you guys do up here today, I'm not wearing one tomorrow. I was born free. I will stay free. My rights come from God, not from you. I'm not wearing it. You're going to have to hold me down and put it on me.
Okay, if your rights come from God, God has said that women are only to be allowed to speak at the home and are not allowed to have authority over males. It's also, women are supposed to be like modest and stuff, so it seems like you are pretty much going against some of God's rules.
We are a nation of shared values of freedom, liberty, equality. We are home of the free, land of the brave. This is America, as someone else spoke. This is not Cuba. We are not in a communist nation.
The worse the cases, the worse coronavirus and stuff gets, the more extreme these anti-maskers are going to get. Mark my words on that.
And I say Trump 2020, and I hope every one of you gets voted out who votes for a mask here today. Shame on you for voting for a mask.